Hi everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, I hope you all are doing good. So guys, we know very well, right? So we started the discussion about Java.lang package, right? So in this package we have couple of class. Among that one class is object class, right? So in object class we have already discussed two methods, right? So that toString and one method is hash code. What I explained end to end with our code base, right? With coding, already I've explained all the scenario in our toString method and a hash code. I hope you have already watched that video. So guys, that is the continuous video of object class. Today I am going to discuss that is next method, that is equals method, guys. What, guys? Third method, which is under the object class, that is, guys, what? Very important method, that is equals method. Equals method, right? That is very important for our Java implementation, right? So most of the places we can see the equals method in our code, right? So first we should know, right? So what the content we are going to explain in this equals method, right? So guys, I will explain some background before explaining the equals method. So first, guys, what is double equal operator, right? So all the terms it is similar, right? In equals method, double equal operator, right? So that also we'll discuss in this video, not completely, not depth, but basically we'll discuss what double equal operator, right? Then guys, I will discuss what is object class equals method, right? That what I have mentioned in our topic itself, equals method, right? Equals method I will explain end to end, because this topic itself today discussion, right? Equals method I will explain end to end with our code base, right? That is a second thing, right? Then third thing, what I am going to discuss, a string class equals method, right? Because so many places you are going to use a string class equals method, right? That's why also we should know what is equals method in a string class. So we can explain, we can means I can explain what a string class equals method, right? That is also in our discussion, right? So a string class equals method, right, guys? Then next, very important, right? What? Overriding equals method, right? Can be possible to override equals method. So override what? Equals method, right? So we can say how to override. The topic will be how to override equals method, right? Then guys, next is creating custom equals method. Okay, creating, guys, creating custom equals method. Yes, creating custom equals method, okay, as per what? What requirement, right? Debug as well. Debug as well. I will show in which scenario how we are going to what, create custom equals method, and how we are going to check all the scenario. Right, guys? So guys, this discussion is going to be very interesting, guys, because all the thing I am going to discuss one by one in this video. Might be, guys, this video will make some more, means it will make me some lengthy video, almost 1.15 minutes, like that. This video may be happen. Okay, so guys, please concern it, because in this video we are going to learn so many things. What is double equal operator, equals method, what we are in our object class, then a string class equals method, right? then how to override equals method, right? Then creating custom equals method as per our requirement and debug as well. So guys, this all the must topic, all the content I am going to explain in this video, guys. So please be concentrated and don't skip the video. Okay, if you skip the video, will maybe confused, will not come to know all the things. But that's why guys, please concentrate, be focused, and okay, see the video entirely. Okay, so guys, we'll start with our ID. Okay, because whatever I'm going to explain with code base only. Okay, because with the code base you will come to know so many things, you understood very clearly, your clear picture will be there if you're going to use the coding, correct? So we know very well that, so already we have created that package, lang package. In this lang package already I've done all the code. So guys, in last video, I hope you remember it, this person class already have created. These two fields we have Aadhaar number and what? Name, right? So corresponding I have created one test class. In this we already have tested all the hash code, right? Right? So guys, today first I will discuss what mention you double equal operator, right? So guys, first I will remove all these things we no need. Okay, first let me remove all the things because these things we no need. Okay, because already we have created. Okay, correct guys? So but these two object we need. Okay, so let's see, we have two objects, right? In this code, in this main method, right, we have written two objects. So we have created one person class. In the person class we have created two objects, right? So Amit and Sumit, correct? So guys, person Amit, the Aadhaar number is 1000 and name is Amit, and Sumit, we have 1001 is the Aadhaar number and name is Sumit, right? So what I have told guys, before moving equals method, we'll discuss about double equal operator, right? In our mention in the agenda, right? So I have told you first we'll discuss double equal operator. That's why guys, I have created two objects, right? So guys, I hope most of you know very well about equal operator, right? Most of you know very well, right? Double equal operator. What is double equal operator? So guys, so need to understand what happening when we created what these two objects Amit and Sumit. So first we need to understand. So when I have created these two objects Amit and Sumit, right? So guys, here we are creating what personal object for Amit and Sumit, right? When create an object, it will go guys in heap memory. Yes or no? Whenever we are going to create an object, it will store in the heap memory, right? So guys, tell me simple one thing here. If I am going to print this object, suppose sys out, right? So guys, we have two objects, right? So one is Amit, one is Amit, equal to if I am going to put Sumit, because Sumit also we have one object. Guys, can you guess what should be the output for that? If we are going to equal operator, right? You have used so many places, right, in your project or your knowledge sake, right, for understanding purposes. So if you are going to use double equal operator, okay, I'm going to compare two objects, right? So what should be the output? Guys, any idea? So it should be guys false result. It will give false result guys, because double equal operator return the boolean result. Yes or no? It return the boolean result. First I will run the application in front of you, then I will explain more on that. So guys, see, you can see what response is coming guys. See, it's coming false, right? In front of you I am running the application. What you have seen, that is false. You know guys why? First you need to understand why. Whenever you are going to implement any logic, anything, any concept, first you should know why, right? If you know why, then you will come to know very easily any concept, right? So guys, so what double equal operator actually does? what double equal operator actually does. So guys, it check the identity. Just keep in mind guys, if you don't aware, the person who know very well, don't worry, you know very well, right? If you, the person who doesn't know, for them I'm explaining this thing, right? So it checks the identity. What is identity means guys? So whether these both objects are identical or not. So Amit and Sumit both are identical or not. Here guys, Amit is referring different object, and Sumit is also referring different object. So okay, they are not identical, right? They are not identical. That's why it is going to return false result, right? Because Amit have the different object, Sumit is the different object. Both are not identical, right guys? That's why the output is what? Response return in the false. Because both the reference is what, pointing to different object, correct? Yes or no guys? So guys, just we'll see. If I am going to add, I am going to create one more object, right? Suppose person Rohit, what? Rohit equals to what? If I am going to assign Sumit only, already we have Sumit, right? Person Rohit equal to Sumit. Suppose guys, if you want to print now, if you want to print now what? If you want to print guys, what? Sumit equal to Sumit equal equal to what? Equal to Rohit. Sumit equal to Rohit guys. Suppose this is next scenario. If I have created one more object as a Rohit, okay, and whatever reference we have Sumit, we are assigned to Rohit. Okay, then I am going to compare Sumit equal to Rohit. Guys, guess me, what should be the response now? What should be the output for that code? Can you guess guys? So guys, obviously it should give the true result guys. Why guys? Because see, whatever the Sumit object, same we are going to send to Rohit only, right? Do you know any? Because they are pointing same object, right? Yes or no? So Rohit object also pointing the Sumit object only. Yes or no guys? It's absolutely correct. So you can see guys what the output should be. See, true, right? This one is false, this one true. So what we have understood guys? Here one object but two reference which are pointing same object in heap memory, right? Rohit and Sumit both are pointing to same object, right? That's why we can see here output is true. So guys, so what we conclude with double equal operator? What we conclude with double equal operator? Double equal operator is used to check the identity, right, or reference, right, of object. It always return guys true or false. The returning of the output is true and false by double equal operator. So guys, just keep in mind. So double equal operator used to check the identity or reference. If it's pointing same reference, the output should be true. If the reference is pointing different object, then output should be false. Okay, that is our double equal operator. If you will see any places double equal operator, you just keep in mind this explanation what I explained. Okay, so guys, now I am going to jump into our second topic, second content, equals method. So this thing I have done guys, double equal operator. Now I am going to explain, I am going to start equals method. Okay, so how it behaves, here. So guys, see, so just give me one moment. Guys, see, so if this or comment this is not need now, I will if we have this two object, what guys, two object means Amit and Sumit. Good guys. So guys, see, if I am going to compare with the equals method, so what will happen guys? So everything I will explain with code only guys, so don't confuse everything whatever I'm going to explain in this video with code only, because if I am going to explain with the code, so your clarity will be more clear, okay, your concept will be more clear, crystal clear guys. So let's see, if I'm going to equals means, but how I'm going to do the equals. See, we have one object Amit, right? Amit dot equals, right? Correct? Amit dot equals. It expect one more object. Suppose I'm going to pass Sumit object. Already we have created Sumit object as well, right? Already we have created Sumit object as well. So guys, so this equals method written boolean. We know very well, right? This equals method written boolean, right? So that's why guys, I am going to store in the boolean, right? Boolean what? Result. Okay. Equal to what? This one, right? Let's see if I am going to print this thing. So we know very well how I am going to print. Or if I am going to print guys, result here, right? Right? Result. Right? So guys, can you guess what should be the output for that? If I am going to compare these two objects with equals method, what should be the output? Guys, anyone can guess? So let's see, if we will run this particular program, right? If we will run this particular program, what output will get? What output will get guys? True or false? Compare the reference or content. Guys, any idea? If I am going to run this particular program, what should be the output? So it will give true or it will give false. How is going to compare the reference or content? Get confused? Did you confuse or no? Guys, nothing to be confused here. Okay, we have seen so many places this type of what coding, right? The guys who watch the watching first time this type of video or this equals method, for them I am suggesting don't confuse. I will explain very basically. So if you will keep remember, if you will watch the video very actively, so you will not forget in future or forever. So very simple way I am going to explain here. Okay, don't forget. So guys, first guys, this equals method belongs to person class. Equals method belongs to person class, and here this in equals method, guys tell me, this Amit is guys person, right? So person class, tell me guys, any equals method we implemented, guys just tell me guys what I have told you here. So this Amit dot equals, right? So I'm going to use equals method from Amit class. Amit is a type of person class, right? So tell me guys, in person class, do you have any equals method? Completely no. What we can see here, we don't have any equals method in person class. So guys, we know very well, right? Guys, we know very well one thing, guys. What one thing? Every Java class by default extend with our object class. That means our person class also extend with the object class. Correct guys? I hope you understand. Guys, I hope you are getting what I am going to explain here. So if I am going to call Amit.equals method, so in Amit class we don't have any equals method, right? So if Amit class we don't have any equals method, means we know very well. So not Amit class, guys, in person class, right? In person class, if we don't have any equals method, means what we know. So person class indirectly extend with our object class. So in object class, what equals method is there? So then equals method will call and give the result. Yes or no? So guys, that's why we'll see first what equals method, how the equals method implemented in object class, right? Yes or no guys? What? So I'm going to object class equals method and see how it is implemented. Guys, see, if I'm going to click here, so open implement, you can see, right? See guys, that is open object class equals method. So just like guys, our hash code, just like our hash code, in hash code, how our hash code in hash code method implemented in the object class, same way how equals method implemented in our object class. So guys, you can see here public boolean equals object and return this equal to object. Correct guys? This means guys, current class object, this is object means guys, what I'm going to pass the value, pass the guys, you can see this Sumit, right? This is guys our what, this value guys, what we can see in object class, this value guys, object, right? And this means guys current class object, current class means object guys, means this one Amit, this is our current class, in test class is object, right? Amit. So guys, you can see if Amit dot equals Sumit, so guys you can see the Amit is equal to Sumit. Guys, tell me yes or no. Guys, once I will run the application, then you will come to know what the response you will get. Definitely you will get false. You can see here guys, once I am run the application, we will see result. Guys, you can see what I have told, we can get false result guys. Why guys? Why we got here false result guys? I no need to explain, right? I no need to explain here why we got false, because you can see the implementation of equals method in object class, how it is implemented. As per the implementation, we can get the result once I will run the application. Correct? We can get the false result. Correct guys? Yes or no? So guys, so this means what? So Amit means guys, this is Amit, right? So this value, right? So Amit is here guys, this, okay, current class object, and this object means guys Sumit, right? This object means guys Sumit, because we are passing a object, right? So these are equal. Amit is equal to Sumit? Not at all. That's why guys we could see here false output. Okay? If this both object guys, if this both object Amit and Sumit pointing to same object, output is true, else false. Just keep it in mind. If this both object pointing to same object, output is true, else response is false. Correct guys? I hope you understood. Correct guys? So guys, see, I am going to give one more scenario guys. See, just I am copying this thing, okay, and pasting this place. Okay, so what I have, this is second scenario guys. This is next scenario for equals method guys. See what I have done here. So if I am going to compare, guys, so Sumit, if I am going to compare, suppose remove this thing, so Sumit equals to Rohit, just like double equal operator guys. I am in that place, I was explained with double equal operator, just I am explaining with equals method. Okay, so what is similarity? You can see here. Guys, tell me what should be the output? What should be the output guys? What should the output? Can you guess guys? Anyone? Both are pointing same object in the heap memory, right? Both are pointing Sumit and Rohit. Both object are pointing same object in the heap. So guys, result should be true only. Result should be guys true only. We'll run the application in front of you. We'll see the result. Guys, see, true or not? That time the result is true. Correct guys? Result is guys true only. Correct? In this case, why result is true guys? Because we can see here Sumit and Rohit are pointing same object. So guys, what we understood here? If two references are pointing to the same object, object class equal method will be returned true, otherwise false. So guys, this thing I will dictate here because for your understanding purpose guys. Note guys. For understanding purpose, I am putting what note guys. So what if two reference are what pointing two reference are pointing guys to the same object point to the same object point to the same object object class equals method will return true, otherwise okay. This thing we should keep remember. If two reference are pointing to the same object equals method will return true, otherwise false. Okay, that thing we should keep remember. Correct guys? So guys, now let's explore what's special in a string class. So guys, this third point. So we got what equals method does, right? So guys, now third point is very important. What a string class equals methods we have, right? What equals method of a string class it is doing for us. Correct guys? So guys, instead of this thing, we'll create some string object. I will create some string object guys. Then we'll come to know how a string class equals method behaving. Right? So guys, see, I'm going to create some string class, string object, string str1 equals to new string, suppose Amit. And same, I'm going to create some other object with the help of string. So str2 and then I have created again two object, okay, with a string. With the help of a string, I have created two objects. So one is Amit, one is Sumit, and I'm going to check. I'm going to compare equals method for the string object, how it's behaving. Correct guys? So we know very well equals method also returning what guys? Boolean results, right? Equals method returning Boolean results, correct? So guys, see, if I'm going to write here str1 dot equals, right? Equals, right? So you're going to check str2, right? If I'm going to compare with string 1 object equal to string 2 object, right? And this we can store this result can be stored in Boolean only, right? So Boolean result 1, right? So and I want to print this result. So what the equals method behave for us, right? So what sysout, right? I'm going to print result to 1. So guys, anyone can guess what should be the output for a string object if I'm going to use the equals method for a string object. Anyone get idea? So guys, it will give false. Why? Guys, as of right, what we discuss? So see, a string 1, what is Amit object, and this is Smith object. Guys, tell me Is it same? Is it pointing to same object? No, guys. Okay. So we'll run the application. We'll see result first, guys. So this is the true, guy, and this is the false, right? Right. I'm going to comment this, guys, because you may confuse, guys. So I will first, then again I will run here, then you will come to know. So what is the output, guys, coming here? So guys, see here what you can see here, false one, right? So this is that our this system dot order println, right? If I'm going to compare string 1 to string 2, okay, you can see the string 1 and string 2 both are different object, right? You're not pointing to same object, right? So that's why, guys, it is giving what? False response, right, guys? Output going false, right? So guys, means two different string object will be created in heap, right? So if I'm going to create this string str1, string str2, what we understood for this creation of string object means these two string object will create in heap memory, right? Yes or no? Means these two different string object will create in heap memory, okay, guys? That's where we can see the response is the output is false only, right? Not these two are not pointing to same object. These two are two different objects, guys. Same here. If I am going to do here, see, if I am going to get Amit only, if I am going to give the string value as a Amit and Amit, guys, anyone can idea what should be response for that? What is the output for that, guys? So guys, that as for this string, our response should be true only. Response to get true only. Can run the application in front of you, then you will come to know. Then I will explain as well, guys, why this came true, guys. You can see, guys, the output is true. Why, guys, output is true? Why, guys, output is true? Guys, string class equals method is overridden. What will, guys? So guys, equals method of a string class. A string class equals method is overridden and it's provided on implementation, guys. Means so a string class equals method are not using by default object class equals method. If you are going to use a string class, if you are going to create a string object, that means a string class equals method is overridden by the what? Object class. Whatever the object class equals method implementation there, so a string class equals method is not going to use. So it is used by on implementation. So I can show you, guys. Don't confuse, guys. So see, so this str1 equals. So guys, this equals method is calling by a string class, right? So if I go this implementation, will come to know, guys. So open implementation, right? This one. See, guys. So what implementation provided by the string classes, right? You can see what implementation had provided by the what? String class, right? So they have implemented on as per their requirement, okay? So string class equals method what? Implemented as their, this is, guy, equals implemented object class. This is the object class implements of equals method. But what we need to know, so why the response is coming true? Because this string class equals method implemented in what? On implementation, right? Right. You can see this on implementation. That's why, guys, you can see. That's why you can see there on implementation. Means what? On means what, guys? A string class equals method used to check content comparison, not reference comparison. What I have told, guys? So equals method of a string class is used to check content comparison, right? See, if content are same for both the object, a string 1, a string 2, it will give the output true. If content is, see, if content is here different, See, I've seen different content, right? So you can see the output is false, guys. You can see false. I hope you understood it. If you are going to give what same content, you can see the result true. If you are going to give what different content while creating the string object, that time it will give the false result. What you understood here? So a string class equal to method overridden as per their own requirement. I hope you understood that. So in same equals method behaving differently in a string class and in object class. Correct guys? So guys, so what we understood from a string class equals method, that we can also get override equals method, right? Like a string class as per our requirement. So guys, we can also override equals method in our implementation class as per our requirement. If we need content comparison, if you need content comparison, that time also we can override what equals method in our class. Guys, we can see with one example, right? We can see with one example. Okay, so guys, see, if we have these two objects, person Amit and person Sumit, right? So guys, see, so just let me or comment this one, then you'll come to know very easily. Guys, see here. So if guys, this is the, suppose if I am going to use here this object name guy duplicate Amit, okay, and this time if I am passing a same Amit and the Aadhaar card number also as a same 1000, okay. So guys, if I am going to print here sys out, if I am going to get print here sys out Amit dot equals this dup Amit. Guys, can you guess what will be the output for that scenario? Guys, can you guess what will be the output for this scenario, guys? If I have created two objects as the same, I have created one duplicate object, just like Amit. And if I am going to compare, so guys, the outputs will get what? False only. Or will be the false only. Okay. I'm going to run this guy. So guys, output should be false only. See. Why guy false? Guys, anyone idea why it's false? Because this equals method we are going to use object class. See, so it is checking this equal to object. So guys, what it means? So this Amit is a current class object, right? Yes or no? And this equals we are going to pass, that is object, right? Because by default equals method check object class implementation get. If you want to see our implementation, same like string class equals method implementation, okay, so we have to override equals method in our class. Got it? If you want to see the equals method as per our requirement, yes or no? See, that time we can see false, right? It is not false, right? with the, because these both all are pointing different object as in the heap, right? This is Amit, this is a group Amit, but content wise same, correct? But in the equals method in object class, what we can see here? So current class object equal to that object, yes or no? It is not. That's why we can see the false result, right? We can see here false result, right? I hope that you understood it. Right? This is false. So guys, see, if we want override equals method in our class, if you want equals method, what override in our class, so what the thing we need to do? Because as per our requirement, we want to override equals method in our implementation class, right? In our class, correct? If you not follow the object class equals method implementation, if we need as per our requirement, then what we need to follow? Then means guys, we need to what override equals method in our person class, correct? Okay, that means we need to override equals method in our person class, correct guys? So guys, in this class we need to override, because if we are not satisfied with the object class equals method implementation, guys listen carefully what I am explaining here. If we are not satisfying with the equals method implementation of object class, then in that case we need to override equals method, and we need to what implement equals method as per our requirement. So that thing now I am going to explain. So you can see here. So how to override equals method, that thing I am going to explain now. This thing is clear, right? So how I am going to override equals method, that thing I am going to explain. So guys, see, so in person class, right, because in test class you are going to use Amit, that is person class object, right? If you are going to use our implementation, we are not depend upon the equals method implementation of object class, then in that case we need to override equals method in our person class, right guys? You can see here, you can see right here equals, you can see here equals method override. See, so guys, this is our equals method overridden, right? But as of now in the by default you can see super equals object, that is the what object class implementation, right? But we are not depend on this implementation, we need to provide our implementation, right? What guy now it's very interesting, very interesting point guy. Just concentrate what I'm going to explain. So guys, see, just come here this class, okay, come this class and comment this one as of now, and it's very interesting guy. So guys, case number first, so I will override this equals method, but I will explain all the case in which scenario we need equals method as per our requirement, okay? So guys, case number one means guys what I will explain here. What is case scenario number one? So let's see, if person Amit is there, okay, person Amit is there, suppose this is 1000 and Amit, and this time this is Shumit. So let's see, one thing you should know. So once you're going to override equals method, we should have some scenario, right? So in this first scenario, what I'm going to explain here, so if our Aadhaar number is same, only we can still this object is equal. What guy? I'm going to compare it. So this, if Aadhaar number is equal, okay, then only this object is equal. Right? Because I'm going to override the equals method, right? I'm going to override as per our requirement. So first requirement is what? If our Aadhaar number is equal, okay, then only what? This object is same. Right? So guys, for that scenario guys, so what I'm going to print here, suppose sysout, and not first sysout, first I'm going to call this, suppose Amit dot equals that Sumit. This thing I'm going to store into boolean, right? And that result 2 I'm going to print. Right? Where that is the first scenario when object is, because I'm going to override it. So as per our requirement, I'm going to override. If I'm not going to override equals method, that means to call by default object class equals method. Correct? Means this dot equal to object. Current class object equal to what we are going to pass the object, means that Amit equal to Sumit. Amit is the current class object and Sumit is the object class object. Correct guys? So but we want to check if this Amit Aadhaar card and Sumit Aadhaar card is same, okay, then this object will be equal. That type of logic I want to write inside the equals method implementation. Correct guys? So guys, for that purpose guys, what I need to write? So we need to go inside our person class guys, that is the custom implementation of equals method, right? Guys see, so how I am going to check guys? How I am going to check? So how the check guys? So first I will do guys, see, I am going to give one condition, right? Correct? So what condition guys? Suppose first see guys, this is object, right? In this object we don't have the person class field guys. Yes or no? Suppose in this object we don't have the person class field. Person field is what? Aadhaar card and name we don't have, right? In object class we don't have the what? Aadhaar number and name. So that's why first we need to typecast. So for typecasting guys, what we need to do? Object, right? Object, then we have a person class, right? Person, right? Then I'm going to typecast, right? Equals to what? Person, or we can tell what? Another person, right? Another person. Okay? So I have what? Typecasted. Good. This thing we have done. Good. Now. So now guys, what I'm going to check? I'm going to give one condition, right? I'm going to give one condition. What? If this dot, if what? This dot, what? Another person, this dot Aadhaar number, right? This dot Aadhaar number not equal to a Aadhaar number not equal to a what? Another person any person dot Aadhaar number. Guys, see what I have implemented here. So if I am going to check, so this Aadhaar number is equal to this number. I am going to directly what I am going to check here, if this dot Aadhaar number is not equal to Aadhaar number, right? Right. So guys, in that case, what false, we can set it as a false, right? Right? And that otherwise return. Right? Guys, that is our first implementation, right? So guys, now I can run the application. We'll see the result. Guys, tell me, it's coming true or not? It's coming true or not? Guys, tell me, it's coming true or not? This is a first scenario, right? Now guys, second scenario. So if you want Aadhaar number as well as what name, both should be same, both should be same, then what we need to write, what we should provide the implementation equals method, right? Yes, no guys? For the purpose guys, what need to do? So we need to go in our person class, okay? Then we need to implement what second case for the name, right guys? So if this if this dot name, this dot name dot, because name is get a string, right? Name is a string, that's why guys here this dot name dot equals name dot equals, right? Equals what? Another person dot name, right? Person dot name get, then what? Return false, false, right? This not equal to guys, because this is name dot equals another person, so this not be equal, right? Right? If not equal to this dot name dot equals what? Another person dot name, then it can get false, right? What is here guys? Okay. So in that case also you can see here, if I run the application, right? You see coming true or not, because both condition is going to satisfy, both condition going to satisfy guys. Third scenario, see if I am going to pass null here, if I am going to pass null here, see guys, if I am going to pass null here, so guys what should be the output guys? This is null pointer exception, right? Yes or no? What you mention? Aadhaar number because as a person is null. Yes or no? So guys, for that purpose, what we should do? How we can handle this null pointer exception, correct? How we need to handle the null pointer exception? Guys, for that purpose, first we need to go in person class, right? We can see that suppose guys, if I am going to add here, if that obj, first I will show you guys in debug mode where it's failing, right? Where it's failing, right? Then it will come to know easily, guys. So just see here, if I am going to put the breakpoint this place, okay? Run the application in debug mode, you will see result where it's failing, right? Where it's failing, guys. Okay? Guys, see it's came here, right? So first guy you can see here what is object. Object guy null. Object is null guy. Why null guy? You know very well, right? This is we are passing null, right? Already I have told you, right? So this Amit is the current class object, and this null is the this object guy. What object guy? 1 minute. Yes. So guys, this object is what? Our what we are going to compare the object. Guys, you can see here. So if I am going to, this is terminated. No problem, guys. Give me 1 second. One more time, guys. We'll run the debug mode. F6. Okay. So guys, where null point action coming? That thing I want to know, right? So this place, guy, 1 minute. Why it's 1 minute, guy? Just give me 1 second. If I'm coming here, so we can see always null. Already I've seen, and this is yes. This is another person is null only because we have savings storing object in the another person, right? See now it's came into this one. So guys, this place only it is throwing null, right? Right? So guys, for that purpose, what we can do, guys? We can add here, guys, one condition, like see, if right, if our object, right, object equal to null, which object, guys? This object, right? If this object equal to null, right, directly what we can return false, right? Yes or no? Return false, right? Return false, right, guys? Now we can go and run the application in debug mode. We see result. Guys, see now object is what? Null only. So I'm going to check one condition. If object equal to null, they return false. No need to give the null pointer exception, correct? See this place, guys, see directly we come here and we see the false result, right? Yes or no? We can give the false result because Amit equals to Amit dot equals null, no, right? So it given the false result, correct? That is get our third scenario, correct? So in that case we are going to pass our null. If you are going to compare with the null, then how are you going to handle this scenario, guys? Next, so guys, if I am going to pass same object, if I'm going to pass same object, guys, see, then guys, how it will work? How it will work, guys? See, same thing. I will run the application. I will run the debug mode only. See, guys, see concentrately all the different type scenarios we are going to override, right? See, we go inside that, you can see as of now object guy Amit, right? Because we are going to check here, right? Amit, this is our object class object. This is our this dot, right? Yes or no? That's why it came here, right? So as of now object not null, directly it will skip, right? That it came here, right? So already we have object at Amit is there, right? So directly it skip here, right? So directly skip here and it will come here, right? And it will give the proper result, guys. It will give only true only, right, guys? See, true only, because our object Amit, I am going to check that with Amit only. I am going to compare Amit object equal to the Amit object only. That's why the response is coming true only, right, guys? So guys, what you can see here, one more time I am going to compare here. Need terminate first. One more time you just concentrate what I want to explain here. See guys, if you going to compare with same object, right? Amit equals to Amit. So what it happen, guys? It is checking all the step. It is checking all the step. Unnecessary. We no need to check because we need to write such type of check. In first step only I can check this Amit is equal to Amit only. See, if object equal to object, right? This dot equal to object, right? If this dot equal to object, so we no need to check. That is place we return to the true, right, guys? So for that purpose, guys, I will write one case. See, every step will going at unnecessary, no need, right? In that first step only we can check if object itself comparing, directly we can what set as response, set return as a true only. So for that, guys, what we need to do, guys? So we need to come here and you need to write, guys, we need to write here. So guys, see, if what, guys, if dismiss, guys, parent class object, if object equal to this, right? So guys, directly we can return as what? True, correct? Directly we can return true, correct? Yes or no, guys? So in first step it will give the response, no need to check entire step. So guys, again I will run the application in front of you in debug mode. You can see the result. How in first step only it will give the result. We can go inside it, guys. See, now we can see what is object, guys? Amit only, right? Right? And guys, we can see what is this. This is also Amit only. So if object Amit equal to Amit, directly return true. Yes, no? Because if I am going to check same object to same object, right? Amit equals to Amit, directly it can return the true. No need to check entire step, no need to check entire condition. See, this time it will not check, that it can, yes or no, directly this time out of the loop. There is no any check if object comparing with itself. Correct guy? That is one scenario. Correct guy? Now I am terminating this thing. So guy, one more scenario I am going to print here. The scenario is like, suppose if we have two different class. See, as of now I am going to compare in person class only two different objects. In person class only I am checking with two different objects, Amit and Sumit. But guys, you know sometimes what happen? Suppose if I am going to compare person to employee, person to what, customer. So if you will have two different type of class, if you are going to compare two different types of class with equals method, how it will happen? I hope you got it guys. In this program, suppose till now what I have done with the equals method in same class with two different objects. But now what I am going to explain means, if you are going to compare two different class, right? So person to employee, person to customer. So guys, see, suppose if I am going to create here one more object. Suppose our class is test guy, right? So test t equal to new test, right? Right? I have created one test class, and suppose this t if I am going to compare, if t I am going to compare guy, right? Instead of Amit, if I am going to compare with t guy, in that case what will happen? Can you guess guy? What will happen in that case? Class cast exception guy. You can see here the output should be class cast exception. See guy, class cast exception. Why guy? Because test is different class and person is a different class. So how we are going to compare? How we are going to equals? How we are going to see the equals? Right? That time guy, what we should follow? What we need to follow guy? What we need to do guy? So guy, that time we need to write such a logic in our equals method implementation. So first we need to find the class name. First we need to find the class name. Then we are going to check if both the class not equal, means this Amit it belongs to class person and this t belongs to class t. If the both class are not equal, directly we set false. Directly we set false. So guys, for that purpose, what we need to do, you just see here. So for that purpose, what we need to do, guys, for that purpose we can do here. See, come here. So guys, see, I need to write, suppose if one condition, if object dot get class, we know very well, right? Already we have get class, right? Get class not equal what, this dot get class, right? This dot get class, right? So in that case guy, directly we can return false, right? Right? Return false guy. So now guys, in front of you I will run the application. We'll see now this exception is coming or not. There is no any exception coming. There is no any exception coming. Why? Because we have checked with this process, right? So if object.get class not equal to this dot get class, means this is our current class, right? Current class is what? This class. So what is the class name for this object? So person dot equals to t. So object dot get class, that means this class not equal, that return false. That is a next scenario. Right guy? That was the next scenario, guys. Now, guys, that is last scenario. Okay, so for that purpose, guys, just remove this and you just put only Sumit. And suppose if I am going to put here null. Suppose, guys, this object is, guys, null. This person Amit is null here. So what should be the output? First I will run the application. We will see what result is coming. It is coming null pointer exception. Definitely, guys, see null pointer exception. So, guys, for such type scenario, how we are going to what check? So, guys, for the purpose, guys, we need to go in our this method, this implementation of our equals method, and you need to write, guys, such a logic. What such logic, guys? So, guys, just consider it, guys. If I'm going to write if this dot, this means current class object, guys, this dot name, this dot, because I am going to compare with name, right? Name is a null, right? Name is a null. So this dot name equal to, guys, what? Null, right? Because I am passing here, you can see here, I am passing here null, right? So this dot what? This dot name equal to null, correct? So, guys, inside what I'm going to check, if this name equal to null, but inside from which I am going to compare. So I'm going to compare with other object, right? So if another person, right? Another person dot name not equal to null, correct? Then, guys, return what? False, correct? I have understood it. Do I'm going to check first this dot name equal to null, right? So this place you can see this value is null, right? This value is null, correct? So, and second other object, right? What I'm going to compare, this is object, this is the another object not equal to null, then it giving the negative false response, right? So I am going to run the application in front of you. We'll see the result. It's coming. See, coming false or not. So, guys, see, these all are the situation. These all are situation what I have implemented under the what? Equals method overdidden. Correct, guys? So, guys, after discussion all these things, okay, I will let you know one very important thing. What thing, guys? So what I have done as of now, that all the things will do, okay, one guy, that is a smart guy, okay, that is our Eclipse ID. Eclipse ID. What I have done as of now, all the things is done by our Eclipse ID itself. We no need to do all the things, but as per the coding, for understanding purpose, I mention all the step, all the check. If, guys, you can see here, if you copy this and cut, okay, cut and come here, and suppose this is some other, or you can for, okay, and you can see this person class we don't have any, alright, equals method. If I am going to use by default equals method implementation by the Eclipse ID, how I can do, you can see, guys, we have an option source generate hash code equals method, right? You can see here generate hash code equals method. Click here and put here See guys, see all the things you will see here, right? Tell me yes or no. So what I have done, everything's here again. Everything's are there only. So guys, you no need to write explicitly equals method because it is provided by our Eclipse ID only. Okay, hash code and what our equals method. Okay, so that is the power of that equals method. Okay, if you are not satisfied what with the equals method object class implementation, then you can go as per your requirement implementation in equals method. Correct guys? So guys, that is complete video our equals method. Guys, if you have any confusion, any doubt, please do comment in comment section. I will what reply back to you very soon once I will get some time. Apart of that, I hope you don't have any confusion. So how all the content I have discussed, equal operator, equals method, string class equals method, how to avoid equals method, and creating custom equals method as per our requirement, and debug as well. Already all the things I have discussed very briefly. So that's it guys. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye bye. As of now, in next video I will bring equals method and hash code contact. How equals method and hash code what contact between each other. That is next discussion. Thank you guys. Bye bye. We'll meet very soon in next video.